want to straighten it. I just want to swap reads because it's
No,
easier
that's
for
right.
you.
That's good. All good. Free beer. Maybe too late, but is that Tony there? Hello, Tony. You're up late. G'day, Tony. How the fuck are ya?
He's working at this time of night.
Don't know. Someone's banging away on a bit of steel. Yeah, a bit strange that, Tony.
Well,
The Red Silver Dog video.
no, it's not strange. He's just thinking he's doing the right thing. Brad does that. It's the original message from that wolf.
No, I didn't say anything about
Ace.
Brad. The message is strange. I mean, we can tell you in confidence that we've been in contact with Link Knight not only 5 weeks ago.
On the 7th of August, to be exact.
Yeah, and we have a lot of information about what he's doing and what he's up to, but it's private information. He's going well, doing stuff.
A lot of it wasn't private. It's just we've chosen not to divulge it all. Link
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I could if I wanted to, but we just haven't.
Yeah, so I don't know who this Wolf Ace is that's
Oh,
made
it's
that remark, but
Wolf face, is it?
is it Wolf Ace?
I said Ace Wolf. I don't know.
I don't know,
anyway.
can't remember, but just make a statement without any backing up. It's just
That's
innuendo.
annoying. Yeah, there's to make a statement and not give how you found out 100% is wrong. That's one thing that annoys me. People should not do that on YouTube anywhere.
No.
Don't say something
Unless it's
unless you
fact.
can back it up.
Yeah. Well, I could say tonight that the Morbia Beast man in the van is now in a federal prison, serving 30 years. And people go, wow, that's good, but have you got proof? I go, nah, just made up.
Exactly.
Just made up, but it sounds good.
I have to apologise. I didn't know if it was Wolface or Ace Wolf, his name. But it's just weird comment. And to say condemn his soul, no soul is condemned because they commit suicide, apparently he did.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll give you an idea. The statement by the person who indicated that Link had done himself in and then condemn him in the same paragraph
Yeah, exactly.
is more having a go than anything else. Do you know what I mean?
And then someone's comment under that was like, the best news I've ever heard. I mean, come on.
So it boils down to that if you've got any basis for it, you'd know. But if we get an email in the next couple of days, I will do a special Link Knight production. But you can see how the rumour mills start.
I mean, I have seen that. I don't really know who this Wolface is. I have seen them around for years.
I can,
Comment.
yeah, go on.
And I'm sure he, if I'm not wrong, Tony, didn't he comment sometimes on Troy's video?
No idea.
Well, I actually, because BMAC put a comment on Brad's video saying that she's got Aussie friends she'll ask. I actually commented on her, or answered her comment and said when we heard from him, and I've sent him another email.
Yeah, he was, like I say, he's got a lot of things happening, hasn't he? We know what's happening, and he's got a lot of things happening. All good things, so. But that's the bottom of YouTube. I mean, I don't blame Brad, but he did do a video on someone's speculation. So, because you don't hear from somebody, it's like the demise of Tony Mullins. And I never believed it. And he's not dead. Never know. Next week it'll be Seeds is gone. He was hit by a freight train.
I'll video the whole thing,
Or me getting hit by a freight train.
and I'll have you talking as it's happening, as it's happening, so I can put it up on YouTube
Yeah, they won't
for
believe it.
proof.
Yeah, they'll think it's green screen or something. I've known of quite a lot of people that I like over the. I've been on YouTube probably about 12 years, but I've only had a channel for about 10. I used to just look at cooking videos in the early days. And lots of people that we've come across over the time, sadly, have passed away. That's life. We've got a very good friend at the moment who's very unwell.
Alright, Tony, good night.
Good night, Tony. Oh, look, it's Bully. Hello, Bully. How are you? Yeah, but people do pass away, but we do need confirmation before saying anything, basically.
I know when Tony's going to bed, it's 9:30.
What's 11:30 where he is?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, it's just annoying. And then of course I get annoyed because he takes so long to answer when I do email him.
Yeah, but he's always been like that.
I know. It's like going through my emails. I forgot to email Iceman,
Oh, yeah.
check in on him, but I did email. What's that thing? What's that thing he's in? What's his name? I forgot his name. What's his?
I'm trying to think of his name.
Oh damn! I just wrote checking in.
He's a night watchman.
Yeah.
See how memory goes. Is it cold outside? Well, it is 15 degrees Celsius.
Oh, Gringo.
That's right, yeah. But it's not that cold. I've got a fan on at the moment because I just had a hot shower and I'm letting my hair dry. You don't believe me? I'll show you. Look at it. Still wet. My hair's nearly along Bully's. Yes.
Don't know, he never shows himself.
I picked up a real good bargain today, Bully. Well, yesterday. It was a big 3.5 metre cantilever umbrella. You know, the ones you stretch out. I need a haircut. Under what proviso would I need a haircut? I'll cut my hair when it's good and ready. I've still got hair, which is good. To look normal, so I look abnormal. Probably not as abnormal if someone stands next to morbid obese guy in a van and is actually shorter, wearing a merkin. That's not normal. Bully. Remember the time I said, alone by your shadow, that you were about 245 pound and about 5'7". You went off at me and said, no, that's not right, it's 5'11", 200, no, I was right. You don't like me being right, that's the problem. So with your friend that you've just mentioned, do you approve of him going around picking up young men that he's just met online who doesn't know their age or their name but knows their picture? Do you approve of, do you do that, Bully? Just curious. Hello, VMAC. Wondering whether Bully does that. Is that why he approves of the behaviour? Because it's not good. I can tell you that there's a triage of things that occurred in that video alone, Bully. One, he didn't know how old he was, but knew what he looked like, because he said, yeah, there he is. Then when he got in the van, he said, how old are you? So he didn't know how old he was. And he didn't know his name. I didn't say he was under 18, Bully. You need to listen carefully. I'll go through it again. The triage of reasons that it's predatory behaviour. He knew what the person looked like, but did not know his age. When inside the van, he asked him his age. So he didn't know. But he knew the picture, and he didn't even know his name. Now, I'm an ex-officer that worked in the psychology unit in prison, Bully, and that's called a triage of reasons to be labelled a predator. That's the bit I think you miss. You don't understand, I'm sure, but it's a triage of reasons for him to be on many lists now. In Australia, people have done similar videos and they've been arrested. But even if the person was over 18, it's treated as predatory behaviour, which means that you'll be on many lists of many departments. Now let's make it very clear, Bully. I don't care about a person's sexuality. You could be gay. I wouldn't care. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. It's not important to me. Nor is it with the morbidly obese cargo van dweller. It's not important to me. But predatory behaviour is very important. And as such, many people would have reported to many departments. So that's how it works. You wonder why his channel was taken down, Bully. I'm not sure if you understand that you only ever get one AdSense account. You can have 1,000 YouTube channels, you can have all different sort of platforms, but you only have one AdSense. Well, he shouldn't be VMAT because it's just somebody who's made a statement without any reference to a fact.
Yeah, it's
Whether
sad.
it's true or not, if it's just said and nothing to back it, it's innuendo.
But that's Brad. He always acknowledges. He does good videos and acknowledges people.
But if you support somebody with predatory behaviour, often your name will be placed on that list as well. It's called being codependent to someone else's behaviour. So I'm not warning you, I would not do that. I'm advising you to maybe rethink your association with someone who has predatory behaviour. We'll just have to wait and see, VMAC.
Yeah, just wait and see.
But we've got a lot of information about what he's doing, but that's a conversation between him and us. A lot of good things were happening. That's why we sort of raised our eyebrows thinking, well, YouTube is not a preference of his at the moment. He's getting on with real life. it's nothing to laugh at, Bully. I am serious. Because people that have been child sex offenders when released, any of their associates are also put on the list. I'm sure you're not probably aware of that, but that's the fact. And online, there are certain departments that look at things like this and then look at the supporters of such predatory people. What list? You're codependent to predatory behaviour. I'll let that sink in for a second. Again, I don't care if you're gay, Bully, or not. It doesn't bother me. But if you were a predator, that would bother me a great deal. Or if you showed signs of predatory behaviour. Imagine, I'll give you the example, Bully. Say you've got a naive 19-year-old cousin boy who meets somebody in a van and for nefarious reasons. I'd probably think the tables would be turned and you'd be a little bit concerned for a family member. You've got to look at it from all aspects. Yep, I've said that probably 4 years ago, VMAC. The one thing that he would probably get done by is by health officials. Police don't really want to be involved with it. If you contact the health officials in any county or city, there are extreme penalties that you will be taken to court for, and in Australia, you will go to jail for throwing toxic waste. And they're facts here. I'm pretty sure there are similar laws in the United States.
That's just disgusting. Even animals bury their poop. They don't just, you know, if they can't scratch over it.
Let's ask Bully one question. You work, Bully. You've made that very clear. You work. And I have no doubt, if you work, you pay taxes. And you pay taxes which enrich the country in progress like maintenance of this, that and the other. And you probably pay for a health plan or whatever. So you're a contributor to America's economy. However, the person that you've followed for a very long time doesn't pay tax at all, does not work, and does not contribute to America. Now, if I said to you, 90-10 coverage is good. If I said to you, Bully, I'm bringing in 20,000 people into your city, and none of them are going to work at all, how would you feel? That'd be okay? They'd be parked on the side of the road in your streets, maybe under a bridge, whatever, begging all the time. 20,000 people. If you think that a behaviour is okay, why wouldn't you accept them? It's exactly like the person you follow, what he does. Doesn't contribute, doesn't pay tax, doesn't vote. There's no part of the functioning of the country. So I think on one level side, you're probably thinking, well, that's probably not a good thing. Imagine if everyone did that. But I've always known that you've liked controversy. That's the only reason you do it. Because you don't just do it on his channel, Bully, do you? Sort of a game you play. But it's a dangerous game when you actually get involved with somebody who exhibits predatory behaviour. I know it, you think I'm just kidding, I'm not. I've known of people being arrested who get taken into custody because they've put up a predator and they've sort of semi-copied the behaviour of predatory and they're charged. They don't actually have to do anything. Yeah, no, there's several channels, Bully. I mean, I could go through them. But I think VMAC's probably more qualified to do so. You know the one thing you don't do, Bully, and you don't have to, but you don't do anything on your channel. You did say to my wife quite a long time ago, you do videos and cooking videos.
I'm still waiting.
You don't do anything. Is it like, are you frightened of exposing things like that? Or because you can do it. I've done many cooking videos where you don't even see me. It's just the food. You were going to do that. But I think you're a little sceptical to go in front of the camera, which is okay. Well, you don't have to do that.
Oh, that's right.
But for someone who goes around throwing his weight around, thinking that you have a purpose or a level of superiority over other people, you don't. But you were going to do cooking videos. What happened to them, Bully? Did people steal your knives and your pans? Or did you donate them to a large person in a cargo van? But if you wanted my advice, which you don't, it would be along the lines, I would suggest very strongly to step back and not be associated. Because I'm not kidding you, codependent people to such behaviour are also put on the list. Yes, chocolate. I could do another video right now with chocolate stash, but I don't want to get VMAC mad.
I've moved my my chocolate stash VMAC. I actually had to move it because when we were
Greetings,
looking after the
one
puppies,
Chi-Chi
I
of
thought,
Wadonia.
I thought the puppies might get it, so I had to lift them up.
We got an email from a friend we met while we were touring in Canada today.
While we were
Touring Europe.
Europe.
Yeah, they're Canadian, and she got back to Canada, and her husband slipped on ice, went through a balcony, and broke his back. Now he made a remarkable recovery to that, and then he went back to work on his excavator, fell out of the excavator, and now he's broken his collarbone. And she used the words, "Maybe it's time to retire." But she did tell me, I'm trying to remember where she is in Canada. Is it Diggers or something?
Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay, VMAC, Thunder Bay. And she says she hasn't really had a summer at all. And right now, it'll be turning in Canada. Frost will be visiting people in the next few days, I imagine.
I mean, he's just so lucky. Imagine recovering from a broken back, being able to go back to sort of work and then breaks the collarbone.
Yeah, I think you're going to cop some of that. I watched that. It'll be a glancing blow, I think, but a blow's still the same. We had hail here 2 days ago, out of nowhere. This time last year, temperatures were already around 95. So we're not there. We're not as hot as last year so far. But it won't be long. Yeah, so disposing of human waste incorrectly is a very serious charge in Australia. Very serious. And you will face the court without question. It won't just be fines, because if they can find out there's a history of what you've been doing, they will probably, first of all, suggest that, well, you can't do the business in the vehicle you're in, so we're going to compound the vehicle and impound it for a period of time until you make the adjustments. That's what would happen in Australia. No, it's definite bully. There were adult diapers and feces. It's been confirmed. No point trying to defend him under the indefensible. Bully, I'll ask you a question. Where does he dispose of his human waste normally? Yes, a drop bear would be handy. It's okay to defend somebody's behaviour if you have facts to back you up. But if you have no fact and you merely speculate, you're guessing. And I can tell you the confirmation is the police were involved, the items were found, and in those items there were adult diapers soiled with human feces, which is toxic waste. Apparently, it's been told by Colleen that she said that's a fact. So I'll take her word for it. I have no other reason to suggest that she's lying. Let's weigh up the consequences, though, Leroy. Where does he normally throw his human waste? I'll let you play devil's advocate on that one. He must crap at least once a day. So 365 days of the year, maybe 300 of them. He can go to a restaurant or whatever. But there are times he's out in the middle of nowhere. And he quite happily will tell you that he'll do it in business in the bag. So I'll ask you, Leroy, where do those times that he does in the bag, where do they get placed? Yeah, that's what Colleen said. The information was relayed back to the person who made the complaint. Irregardless, the behaviour alone is unacceptable. These same people also said the FI was chasing Elvis for the whole... I don't know who these people are, if you can explain that to me, first of all. Chasing for the whole Patrick fiasco. I don't know anything about that. I do know it's predatory behaviour. Could be. Could be drama. So I don't know either of those answers. But I do know that the video that I saw had a triage of behaviours that will put him on a predatory list immediately, irregardless of the age of the boy involved. He didn't know the boy's name, he did not know the boy's age, and it was all on video. He knew what the boy looked like, Leroy, and that's a triage of behaviour that goes along the lines of predatory behaviour. And as such, he will be on many lists. Why do I know that? I used to work in the sex offender unit in the prison. And believe me, when someone leaves prison with those charges that they faced and did time for in particular, they go into many lists. And I just said to Bully, he needs to be aware that someone who's codependent of the behaviour, or a supporter, if you like, codependency, will also be looked at. If there is a reference to their comments and suggestions, they support such behaviour. Yeah, I agree. I actually only get my information from people that talk to me.
We can do a Yowie video for you, won't you, Chief?
I don't even have to dress up.
I can even buy a Yowie and eat it.
This is what an Australian Yowie looks like. Yeah, I like a little Larry. He's good fun.
Actually, I haven't seen Yowies in the shop for ages. Do they even still sell them?
When we went to that chocolate place in the valley with the vineyards, they had Yowies, big boxes. It's on the video. Remember I took a video for VMAC.
But it used to be in the supermarket, the little
Yeah, they used to be, yeah. I've got a good question for you all. Of the people you know on YouTube, whether you've known them for a very long time or just a period of time, who would you invite round to your house to have a cup of tea? or a coffee. I think the list would be very short. You'd invite Colleen around, that's nice, Bully. Would you take your mask off? Oh, I see. I think there's a lot of work involved with doing Little Larry. You know, if you have some background. I don't know anything about green screens, Monty, probably you don't either. Little Larry on that would be cool. The Adventures of Little Larry.
Oh, I've tried doing one of my programs on my computer does a green screen. I can't work it out on my laptop.
That's a good policy, mate. We've met people that I have had trust over a long period of time before I met them. We've met people that have been on YouTube. Ones that you would know would be Blinky, JP, they're the ones that you all would know from here. And I can tell you Blinky is a lovely person. And JP is a real softie as well, believe me. He's a nice guy. Bit of a statement there, and I'll break it down for you, Bully. Colleen doesn't work. That's correct, because she's retired, which means she receives a pension for her work that she did over many decades. And she complains about Elvis. Well, there's probably 99% of the bottom of YouTube complain about. How old have you got to be retired, Bully?
You can retire whenever. If you
Do explain.
got the funds.
Yeah, look, I've got good cameras, Monchi, but I'd love to do something like Little Larry, but I know that I would need more skills. And I wouldn't do Little Larry because that's your piece, but you know what I mean. I don't think he understands that after you work for a period of time, you're entitlement to receive a pension. No. No, she's retired, which means that you get a retirement fund. So you're making accusations, not suggestions, making accusations there. Do you know the SSI check that she receives? What is it? How much is it, Bully? When does she receive it each month? Please explain. Or are you just running a string of words together? It's sad in many ways that people, don't take this the wrong way, Bully, like you, will cling to people who are of nefarious nature. Terrible. It's like, why? Why would you do that? Are there things in life that you enjoy doing other than that? Do you go fishing? Do you paint? Do you do ballet? I can see you doing ballet actually in a tutu.
Yeah, that's it. Pink tutu.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I can see that. Madam Butterfly would suit you, I think.
I mean, I can find you a avatar picture of a pink tutu.
That'd be the go. No, that's right, because then you become that person, Bully, who is causing discomfort to people with your lies and your speculation. And you're only doing it to solidify a position of why you support somebody else. You should do things on your own. Yeah, there's no such real word as retired. If you actually get a retirement pension, it's because you've earned it. G'day, RC. I know lots of people that are in their 80s that still work because they choose to. Well, no, it's speculation. Come up with some evidence, Bully. Otherwise, it's just speculation.
Anyway, does it matter? She's retired. She's earned her retirement.
I know what I need to buy you for Christmas, Bully, because I saw you stand next to the morbidly obese man in a coach van, and you're shorter than he is. So I know down the second-hand shop there's quite a few sets of old platform shoes. You just need to tell me the length of your foot, and I will buy them and I will post them to you. You can even make it a post office box. I don't want to dox you. So give me your shoe size. I'll find the platform shoes to suit. I don't know whether you want red ones or tan ones or lady boots. You just need to let me know. But then you'll have a bigger stature in life, and maybe you won't be so small man syndrome type thing. But like I say, I caution you, Bully, because supporting someone with predatory behaviours puts you in a codependent light. Be very careful. Well, we could get the pink tutu, but I think the platform shoes are far more important to give them a sort of enhancement of stature. You are quite short though, Billy, which is nothing wrong. Platform shoes will give you a different perspective of life. Actually, an extra 4 inches would make you about 5'10". Can you imagine that? It's not that you say I didn't do anything. By your behaviour and your comments. If you're codependent to someone else's predatory behaviour, you fall into the same limelight. And you're oblivious to it. I didn't do anything. Well, it'll be interesting. Colleen can do what she likes. When it comes to supporting Marshall, it's a different kettle of fish, as you say, Leroy. It's a very sad thing. I also watched a clip where he says he was in a hotel with a person that he was going to lose his virginity to. Not so much in the same breath, but you can see it's in the same context. His father held a gun to his head at the age of 21. Now, I'm not sure whether it was the lady that was in the hotel, and later on he states that he didn't break his virginity there. But he probably thinks he did because he went there. But the point being, a gun was held to his head. That probably has a lot of underlying issues for the rest of his life. I'm not sure many of the people in this room have had a gun held to their head. Exactly, Monchichi. When I was a kid, my grandmother in Manchester used to have 2 up, 2 downs, or what you call in the US row houses. And you could see all the ladies around about 10 o'clock in the morning after they'd done the washing and hubby's gone to work, and there'd be dozens of them hanging over the fence. Did you hear that Cecil has left his wife? And there'd be a lady 3 houses down. What did you say about Cecil? That's YouTube in the 1960s. You don't need to tell me that, Leroy. I'm well aware of that. It's what it's all about. It's like, as much as you want to believe otherwise sometimes, the $sign. Yes, RC. That's why the gun was held to his head. That's my speculation, but it makes a lot of sense. As soon as I see someone with a $sign, I don't go to their channel. Because without meaning to or not, the theories of running into a little bit of cash flowing and that, and then them being accused of a beggar, etc. Then there's the dry beggars. We go on and on here. So I just avoid channels who have a $sign. I don't mind people making money out of monetization. I make $30 odd a month, I think, roughly. And when we save up enough of that money, we buy people that we like on YouTube small gifts. So it's non-for-profit, really, for me. But it's good fun sending little packages to people that you like. And we've done it for a very long time. So I don't mind people making money out of their videos, but I don't like people who beg for money. Well, if most people on YouTube want money on their channel, I won't be going there.
Well, if they're monetized, I don't really care. I go watch what I want.
Yeah, that's right. PayPal. What's the other one? GoFundMe's. Patreon. Yeah, you could buy a jar of pickles. I could. I've got a lot of pickles in the fridge, actually. We love pickles. You name it, we've pickled it. No, we don't know each other that well, William. We have a sort of broken relationship over a number of years, so I wouldn't put you in the category of either sending you or receiving a gift from you. Doesn't mean I hate you, but you need time, and I need time, and at the moment, it's not the time.
Got the platform shoes, I think, too.
But I would send him the platform shoes, for sure.
Yeah, we'll send you shoes, boy.
Yep, I have no problem with that, Monchucci, at all. But when people just basically demand money, ask for money, tell you that, oh, the cat's real sick. I'll give you a story. Ready? Listen, guys. There's a dollar sign now down in the chat button area. Oh, my cat's real sick. I don't know if he's going to make it. I've got to take him to the vet, but trying a few home remedies at the moment because I can't really afford the $10,000 that's required.
But again, that depends on how that works. Like that puppy we saved.
Yeah, the one that had the, what do they call it on the lip?
Yes, they ask for money, but she also...
Yeah, no, she spends more than she'll ever get.
She takes people's puppies who were going to have them put down for no reason.
Yeah, so she doesn't make any money.
And then she fixes all their vet bills and everything and then rehomes them.
I don't have a problem with your suits. That's good. I don't have a problem with you either. I put you in detention for a while based on your behaviour alone.
In a pickle town. Well, I was...
Leroy says, oh, I don't ask for donations. That's the first thing you hear, Leroy. Oh, I don't ask for donations. But if people want to give, here's my PayPal address. Or you'll see the subtle ones in chat sometimes where every minute it's like, if you like to feel good and donate to this channel, here is the link. Yeah, but that, you know, the cat ones and the dog ones are always the ones that started off 10 years ago. They used to be like that. Oh, I can't afford to get my cat fixed. It's going to be at least a couple of grand. I probably have to get it put down, people. I can't afford to fix it, so I'll probably have to put it down. And then, of course, some comment, oh, that's terrible. We can't let you do that. Let me send you $100 at least. Oh, okay.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, I'll tell you quite honestly, if Colleen put up a dollar sign on her channel, I wouldn't go there. I just have a simple policy. It works for me. I don't have to put up with the bullshit. I should send you wood, but it's illegal for me to do so.
Yeah, we would.
And I'm pretty sure in Canada, imagine a piece of timber coming from another country.
We would.
It's a shame because some of the wood here you'd love. You really would.
I don't know. I don't know. We couldn't get you any to you.
I'd never listen to that, Leroy. Monetization doesn't bother me though, because you're getting paid for the material you put up on YouTube. I've never had a problem with that, ever. It's the outright begging and dry begging that just says to me, as soon as I see $1 down in Super Chat, I just don't go there. I could have had Super Chat from the word go, but I thought, that's not going to happen. And people said, give me a PayPal. I'm going, no, that's not going to happen. Can I send you $50? No, that's not going to happen. So that's just me. I think it's wrong. Simple as that. Well, if Super Chat follows, I will not. I only visit there rarely. But if a Super Chat sign was there, I would just leave and not go back. I would do it to your channel, Leroy. I would do it to Bully's channel, but he doesn't do any videos.
A wood pal site.
I do know that if I found some turned items here. I could post them to you because that's different if they're treated.
Yes.
But I couldn't send you the timber. I should try and find the sites that in Australia there are turners here, and they make, and I'm not kidding you, Monchichi, thousands for pieces they make. Thousands of dollars.
Oh, good. We'll do a video on it, Bully.
That would be a good idea, Bully.
Review it. Do a
doing
video and show
Apple
us.
videos. Hi, my name's Bully, and here's my Apple video. Today, I bought an Apple Watch 6. Why? Because that makes 12 on my arm, and that's an even number. Thanks for watching my video. Next week, I'll be doing a cooking video. Bully beef. Bye. Well, we've got good news in Australia and Victoria, our only state that suffered with the second wave. They're down to a handful of cases a day now instead of 700 a day. That was about 5 or 6 weeks ago. Why? Because everyone was locked down. Everyone has to wear a mask. And lo and behold, the numbers have tumbled. But in my state, we haven't had any virus for over 160 days at all, not even people coming back. And this coming weekend there'll be about 60,000 people at our sporting arena in Perth to watch two football sides in an elimination final.
Yeah, actually, that'd be mad going.
Yeah, I don't think we'll go for that reason because there's just so many people, 60,000. But we've had 30,000 every week for the season because we don't have any virus, because we took it seriously. We'll do a video soon where we go into the city. We'll take you to Kings Park, and then we're going to go to a museum.
Yeah, that's not to the after.
November.
Yeah. That dinner thing that lunch thing you got, that's the day you should do things.
I can send you vitamin C, VMAC. That's quite legal to send, so I can send you some vitamin C. If you want some hardtack, just let me know.
We'll send you the citrus. Might not be edible by the time it gets there.
You got little lemons growing on that one down there.
Yeah, I
yeah?
know.
Quite a few. I pulled quite a few of the buds off because it had hundreds of them.
Oh,
I
we're
left half a
supposed
dozen.
to do that. Better read up on the fruit trees more.
Yeah, you've got to allow the tree to grow before you let it fruit.
I'm just not impressed with those other three. I expected a leaf or something, and it's nothing.
There's a bit in that, Monchichi. It's like if you ring a loud bell and then someone does another video about the bell ringing, they get just as many viewers as the bell ringer. That's the frailty of human nature. It's those ones that just have to know. I could get VMAC tell me a story right up to the end and not tell me the finishing line, and I'd say, okay. 99% of other people would demand VMAC under threat of life tell her what happened at the end. Me, I'd say, okay, I don't need to know. I don't need to know everything. Some people just need to know all the time, all the stuff. But if you look at what we would consider the encapsulated bottom of YouTube, it's decimated. It's a graveyard of fallen villains. Let's be honest.
Is there a game on? Or is this the news?
It could just be the news on. Planet Boyd has died, and it should have, let's be honest. Probably be about 3 years till we get any good crops off the citrus trees, but that's okay. You can buy bigger plants, but the problem is a younger plant establishes itself strongly in a large pot, whereas a bigger plant sometimes will get blown over. Yeah, sure video. Grey out of fallen wood chips. Why seeds? Why? What's the question, Billy? I was going to have a coffee, but it's probably too late, is it? I can go make it.
You can make it.
Oh, it's gone, Billy. The bottom of YouTube is finished. Think of the people that were here 2 or 3 years ago. They're all gone. In fact, probably more to the point, they've become irrelevant, as they should have been. You answered, want me to make one? I'll go make it. You can talk to Billy.
I can talk to
Give him your wisdom. We're going to go make hot coffee. If someone would like one, just let me know and I'll email you the...
For a while, or do you have to have that on? What desert tribe? Desert tribe? Actually, sometimes I go and watch videos on, what's it called? Slab City. Is that what it's called? Am I saying it right? Is that the right place? I don't really know what time it is here. Oh, goodness. Is it morning for all yous, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I've heard of them. I haven't actually watched them. But sometimes, like I said, I go watch Slab City. Did they used to be called 126 degrees or something? Everybody's going to get coffee, are they? So was it... They haven't always been called Network 126 VMAC, have they? The number's familiar, but I don't know the rest of the name. I'm not sure if you can actually hear me because I'm sitting on the other side. So what's everybody going to do today? It's 10 o'clock here. I should be going to bed soon. And do more gardening tomorrow. Go and buy some more plants, some more dirt. Oh yeah, I put my bins out. It's Monday night here. I have to put them out Monday night and they get picked up Tuesday morning. I'll give you a star, Monchichi. Oh, where's my stars gone? There you go. Oh, God. What's this? Different cup?
Well, I thought you would like a cup of that tonight.
I like my little cup. VMAC put seeds in time out. Gave me the wrong cup.
Yeah, thanks to the coffee. Are you going to EBEG today? Is that what you're going to do, Bully? Because you are, I'm going to ban you right now for the rest of your life. Do you understand? If you're going to EBEG, I'm going to ban you. No one comes in here that's an EBEGger. Have you noticed that, Bully?
Let VMAC deal with him.
I don't go there. No, I will. Won't be a pause. It will be a ban if he's going to EBEG. Very simple. You either retract that statement or I will ban you for life. Because no e-beggar comes in here. I'll give you a minute. You don't answer, I will ban you. I am adamant that will not be accepted in here ever. And I am a man of my word, Bully.
There you go.
I didn't want you to retract it by retracting it. I wanted you to put a statement that you're not going to EBEG. 30 seconds. I dislike e-beggars immensely. Ten seconds.
10 seconds for what?
I will ban Bully for life.
If he doesn't do what?
8, 7,
There, you just did
6.
it. Read it.
Oh, that was good. Well done, Bully. You are now permitted to stay for the rest of your life. But if I hear of anyone begging, if it was VMAC, I'd ban her. If it was Monchichi, I would ban him. Because they know that's how I am. I remember them, Monchichi. I really do. He survived VMAC. His behaviour we can tolerate to a certain extent, but I don't accept any e-beggars in here ever. don't go to their channel, and they're not welcome here. Like I say, you'll never find me not, or my wife, not help someone that we do believe are in genuine need. I will never help anyone who is in genuine greed. Oh, when he crosses the line, he'll get another 3 months. He's aware of that. You're aware of that, VMAC. If I don't see it and you do it, that's fine. But I'm happy to put anyone in that position, and then they can come back, and if their behaviour is okay, that's good. But when you've been banned and you come back on my channel, you're watched at, looked at carefully, and if there's an indiscretion that continues, you will never come back. And I'm not that important anyway. But in this very unimportant room, we have some good people, and I will not tolerate in the long run someone's bad behaviour. I won't be codependent to their bad behaviour.
Yes, boss. Say who's the boss?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the boss. But not in real life, boss.
Yes, you are.
VMAC, she cooked me dinner tonight.
Oh, God, don't go there.
It was brilliant. I looked at the food, it was great, and I'm thinking I could get used to this. Hello, Danny G. Rarely see you these days. You must be very busy.
Busy working, aren't you, Danny?
Picked up a nice big cantilever umbrella yesterday for $70. It's got a huge base on it that we filled with sand. The wife helped fill it with sand, and we opened it up, and it's all good. It's not brand new, but it covers a big area for $70. Bargain. Sort of down the back behind the shed where the barbecue area is. Our little secret garden. I've been going back from California, Texas in between working resin coaters. I need to finish my biggest mistake, try to make stop motion wood turning. On Gidget. To Gidget. What are you talking about, woman? What's a Gidget? Seriously. Hello, everybody. It is I. I'm not here to judge you or condemn you. Yes, I've just had a shower. My hair is a little bit girlish. Don't see it down very often because I normally have it up. But I might shave all this off shortly. Bully wants me to cut my hair. Can you imagine? Hello. Oh, Mystic instead of Gidget. She meant your name. New nickname. Hello, Mrs. Gidget. How are you? Time to go find something productive. Have a good day, VMAC. Enjoy
See
the
ya.
last of summer.
Chop up, buddy. Oh, yes, I'm buffering.
Me too.
Alright, come back in. Oh.
It comes and goes. So how are the kids, Danny? All good? I was saying earlier to VMAC and others that we got a friend in Canada who we met in Europe on our tour. And we kept in touch, and we just got an email today. Her husband, after she got back, slipped on the ice on the porch and went through the fence, and fell a certain distance and broke his back, which was tragic. But he fully recovered from that, Danny. And then, just recently, he got out of his excavator, because that's what he does for a living, fell off the excavator, and now has broken his collarbone. And she's suggesting maybe it's time to retire. I think so. Did you contact Deb and Rick?
Oh, no, they're tomorrow.
Okay. Good. The little one, latest grandchild, our daughter went to Bunbury and ended up going to the Bunbury Hospital, which is down south in our state. And she no longer will be breastfeeding because he's got to have a special formula. And he's on that now, and he seems much better for it, doesn't he?
It's a prescription formula.
Yeah.
You
So,
can only buy it with a script.
so that's good. It's always a worry when children have issues, of course. I didn't do a video, Danny, but I made a monster BLT. And it was delicious. I was on a huge, long French wholemeal loaf. And I couldn't eat, because when I cut it in half, it was at least a foot long either side, if not more. So I cut them in half again. And I managed to go through one and a bit. You went through the same, didn't you?
Yeah.
The crispy bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayo, a little bit of barbecue sauce. It was good. You must seize what you can of the day. Good on you, Monchichi. We're going shortly anyway. It's pretty late for us. But nice to catch up with you.
Yes. Some news, it's like 10:30. Wow.
So we will wish you all a great day. And there is the boss. You good people. And I hope you're having a good...
You're buffering.
you must be maybe having Monday off, Danny. Hope you are. Enjoy it best you can. Till next time, to all of you.